The birds stopped flying, the wind stopped blowing. Even the flies in the air stayed still. Everything froze right after Ola hit the drum. Ola lived in a small village near the edge of a big forest. She was just 13 years old, full of energy and always curious about the world. Her father made clay pots and her mother sold roasted corn at the market. Life was quiet and simple. One hot afternoon, when the village was almost empty and everyone was resting, a stranger came walking into the square. He wore a long brown coat, even though the sun was high. His face was hidden by a wide hat, and he carried something wrapped in cloth. He didn't talk to anyone. He just walked up to Ola, who was sitting under the mango tree peeling cassava. He said, "Take this. Only play it when you feel something strange in the air." Before Ola could ask what he meant, he turned and walked away. Inside the cloth was a small drum. It looked very old. The leather was worn, but smooth. There were strange marks on the sides, like carvings, but not from around the village. Ola didn't understand what they meant, but she liked how the drum felt in her hands. She asked her mother who the man was, but her mother hadn't seen him. Nobody had. It was like he had appeared just for her. For days, Ola kept the drum under her bed. Sometimes she tapped it softly, but nothing happened. Life went on like normal. Until one evening, it started with the dogs. They stopped barking all of a sudden. Then the chickens grew silent. Even the trees stood still. No breeze, no sounds, nothing. Ola stood up. Her heart beat faster. The air felt thick, like a storm was coming. But the sky was clear. Something was wrong. She remembered the stranger's words. Only play it when you feel something strange in the air. She ran inside, pulled out the drum, and hit it once. Boom! Everything stopped. The trees froze mid-sway. A bird in the sky hung like a picture. A leaf paused halfway to the ground. Her mother, who was walking toward her with a bowl of water, stood still as stone, not breathing, not blinking. Time had stopped. Ola screamed, but no sound came out. Her voice stayed in her throat like it had forgotten how to leave. She ran outside, but no one moved. The whole village was frozen. She ran to her friend Fola's house. Fola was standing with a cup of water in her hand. The water didn't move, not even a drop. Ola sat on the ground and cried. She didn't know how long she sat there. Hours? Days? Time didn't move, so she couldn't tell. Finally, she hit the drum again. Boom! The wind blew, the birds flew, the bowl of water spilled from her mother's hands. Life moved again like nothing had happened. Ola didn't tell anyone what she had done. Who would believe her? But she kept the drum close. Then, it happened again. She was at the river fetching water with her cousin. Suddenly the air grew still, no sound, no movement. She hit the drum. Boom! Time stopped again. She looked into the water. It was like glass, stuck in place. A fish was frozen mid-swim. Her cousin was stuck mid-laugh. She waited, then hit the drum again. Time returned. From that day, she began to understand the drum. It could stop time, but only for a while. She could freeze everything and bring it back. At first, she used it when she was scared. Once, when a snake came into the kitchen, she hit the drum and pushed it away while time stood still. Then she got curious. She started using the drum for fun, sneaking mangoes, reading people's notebooks, walking through the village like a ghost. No one knew. But the drum began to change. The carvings on the sides got darker, deeper. The leather started to crack. And every time she used it, it took longer for time to come back. One night, she hit the drum and nothing moved for hours. She thought maybe she had broken the world. She sat alone in silence. The stars above her were stuck. The moon didn't shift. Her tears didn't fall. She hit the drum again and again. Boom, boom, boom. Finally, time returned. But something felt different. Her little brother didn't remember her name. Her father forgot where he kept his tools. Something was wrong. Ola was scared. She stopped using the drum. Weeks passed. Life went back to normal. But one day, she woke up and the drum was gone. In its place was a small note. It read, "You used it too much. Now, it must find someone else." She never saw the stranger again. But sometimes, when the air feels strange and the world goes quiet, Ola wonders who has the drum now and whether they will use it wisely.